Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It's Monday night, and this evening we are talking about our preparing for Christmas. It is 6 weeks to Christmas, so I have made myself a very simple Christmas planning thing, list. You know, me with a list. How well it goes remains to be seen, but I thought I would share it with you. What I'm going to do is I'll talk about it just now, but I have put a post up on the website, which I will link in the description below so that you can just click on it and it's all printed out there on the website for you. So, as I say, it is a very, very simple plan and it starts this week, so I can do things after work and I can do things at the weekend. And week one, we are obviously declutter, get rid of things that are not needed. If you've got kids, get rid of the broken toys, etc., etc. Just give yourself a bit of space to be able to enjoy. Secondly, a reverse advent. If you can donate, then putting something aside each week for the next 6 weeks would be, or even 5 weeks, because I've got donate in week 5. Put something away so that they've got it just before Christmas, rather than wait till the week of Christmas, etc. So start your reverse advent, or if you're making advent calendars for the kids, etc., let's start preparing them now. Or even if you're making yourself a wee advent calendar full of treats, you want to be making it or getting it planned this week. Check availability of important gifts. You know yourself, there's some things that you're like, oh, I'll get that for them. Remember, the shops are going to start getting busier now. Check the availability. And if you can, get those really important gifts now so that that's off your list and it's done. Also, check who's doing what, who is where, and where you're expected to be. If you're not going to be in your own home, are you expecting people to come in, or are you expecting to go and visit someone? Check on who's doing what and where they're supposed to be, and then that gives you some sort of planning a bit further out if you can. And finally, in week one, make your food shopping list. Start your list now so that you've got the basics, because through the weeks we're going to buy different bits. Week two, I have check your bedding, clothing, etc. for yourself and guests. If there is Christmas bedding that you normally use for guests or for kids or visitors, whatever, check that that's still in one piece, check that it's all there, check that you know where it is. The Christmas pyjamas, the stockings, anything like that, check and see that you've got it all. If you're going to send Christmas cards, get them written this week. This is week two. Buy any cordials, coffees, teas, and other drinks. Get your drinks bought now. And then that means that you're not rushing about at the tail end for them. That's them done and dusted. You know, a lot of people, they buy specialty hot chocolate for Christmas, marshmallows, you know, the whipped cream thing. Get all that early, because it's not going to deteriorate in 4 weeks. And make sure you have batteries, scissors, bin bags, etc. Anything that you need for gifts. Make sure you've got them in week two. If not, get them added to your list. Week three. So those blankies, this is like the last week in November. Those blankies, pyjamas, etc. that I was talking about, get them all washed, clean, smelling nice and fresh, so that that's that done. Make sure you remember your pets, any charities, any staff that you interact with a lot, if you're at any shops or clubs or anything like that. Make sure you've got that list of who you want to give gifts to. Get your cards in the post, because the post has been delayed quite a lot recently, so get your cards in the post. And get your any jarred, canned, packet condiments and cooking ingredients. That's for week three. Week four, look at me, so organised. Check your decorations, because week four, the weekend, is your 1st and 2nd of December, 1st, 2nd, 3rd. It's the beginning of December anyway. So check, where your decorations are. Check that they're all in good condition. Check your lights, etc. Cook your homemade items this week because they're only going to be frozen for a couple of weeks. That'll be fine. Get them cooked now before the real rush starts. Also means that you can get any fresh ingredients that you need for them that week instead of in the last minute rush. And buy your frozen supplies. Anything that you're going to buy frozen, get them right at the beginning of December. All the Christmas stuff will be in by then and you'll be sorted. Week 5, which is literally the week before Christmas, so like 2 weeks away from Christmas. Get your final gifts. We all know we're all going to be running about for last minute gifts. So do it in week 5 and get your wrapping stuff. Get all that sorted. Or if, like me, go find where you put the gift bags that you've saved for years. They're in the house somewhere. I know they are. Donate your reverse advent. Don't leave it till just the week before Christmas. Donate it this week, 2 weeks before Christmas, so that the charity that you're donating to knows what they've got and knows what they need for that last push. Declutter again, because you didn't get it done the first time. Get yourself on a final declutter, get the place organised, and you'll thank yourself for it later. And this is the week to buy biscuits, crackers, snacks, etc., any packety stuff. Get that bought because you don't really want to buy that 6 weeks out. You want that relatively fresh. And week 6, which is the week before Christmas, buy all the fresh food you need and then rush about doing all the things that you didn't do off the list that you should have done 5 or 6 weeks ago. Because we all know we're going to do that. There's always something. And I do this so often, I'm like, nope, I'm going to be organised. I want to make sure I've got everything. I've just really started looking at Christmas stuff, so I need to get decluttered. I need to make a list. So I thought, why not just put it out there and go, yeah, let's actually be organised this year and see how it goes. I wouldn't hold my breath but the intention is there. So that is my 6-week, very simple Christmas plan. As I say, very, very simple. Fingers crossed that it actually does what it's supposed to, but I wouldn't like to bet on it. Now I am going to go and make myself dinner, and I will catch you later.